विद्महे वैद्यराजाय धीमहि तन्नो धन्वन्तरि प्रचोदयात्.
Centuries of quest by the finest minds and the searching souls in the sacred soil of Bharat. There came the light of awareness, knowledge and wisdom about the human anatomy, its systemic rhythm, its order and disorders, and above all, the formula to keep the human body and mind healthy and the soul at peace. That discipline in the native term is known as Ayurveda. Rooted in the wisdom of the rishis of Bharat, Ayurveda has been effectively evolving phase by phase with more explorations and applications. Today, this plant-based medicine system stands tall as one of the most reliable medicine systems that cures all sorts of diseases and enriches the health of humans with its wholesome goodness. Fortunately, a contemporary icon of this medicine system has added more values and a special pride to the image of Ayurveda, applying a breakthrough formula and curing even the most dangerous killer disease of the world, cancer. He is Dr. Zakaria Jacob, the man who made the impossible possible, working all through for decades with studious research, experiments, inventions, practices, and finally curing many cancer patients from the world over, achieving a rare milestone, all without making any noise. The story and the force behind Jacob's marathon can be best defined in just 4 words: vision, dedication, seva, hope. Born into a family of Ayurveda practitioners in Calicut, Kerala, young Jacob, after his graduation, left for USA for higher studies. As a researcher in oncology in the Columbia University, Jacob explored all frontiers of research and the depths of insights, and, as God ordained, discovered a formula that could possibly cure cancer. As words of his invention spread, many business and corporate icons offered him bounties that none can refuse to sell the patent. But then, as Jacob fondly recalls today, he was confronted with the single most important question of his life. And that big question was, money or motherland?
From Philadelphia, I came back to New York. I have my extracts in glass vials, I selected randomly some 5 extracts and I sent it to him by post. Next week, I received a letter from Berlin saying that this is a wonderful finding. This has got potential anti-cancer activities. Then I contacted many people in US and they all gave me lucrative offers, which I denied. Then I said, okay, why don't we go to India, where the Jediacotium is plenty available, and do the research here and do something for the nation, India.
Yes, leaving all the temptations of the American dream, the young Dr. Jacob flew back to his country with the formula close to his chest and a vision close to his India dream. Making seva his mission, blending the best of science and nature, Jacob started working on his vision sincerely, seriously, and substantially. Dr. Jacob opened a small but compact research center cum hospital in Calicut and swung into action, wasting no time to start his seva. He started treating all sorts of cancer patients of all ages with his new invention, applied with desirable concoction. The result was encouraging as patients were getting cured, and Jacob was looking up with more hope as he knew his formula was working. Smile of a new life on the face of a cancer patient. This possibly became the biggest inspiration, achievement and satisfaction, working at the very root of Jacob's conviction to work harder, make it bigger and cure more and more patients. As his cure history became a news, patients from world over started coming. Today, Jacob claims to have cured over 5,000 critical patients of cancer, and the number continues to increase. Dr. Jacob not just cures patients most economically, he also serves the poor and the helpless free of cost. At least 100 patients a year. As the message of his wonder cure, philanthropy and cost-effective treatment spread, Jacob was acknowledged in many ways for all the distinctions he achieved. Best Doctor Award, Dr. Abdul Kalam Award, Asia Pacific Award, Gold Star Award. Jacob won more than 30 awards and is still counting. But the best award, as Jacob says, he gets when his patients express their deep thanks with all the love and pride they have.
I'm Arpita Bhattacharya. I'm from Australia, and it's been almost 2 years that I've diagnosed with cancer. I was told that I am having colorectal cancer, which has spread to my liver and lungs, and it was stage 4 palliative prognosis from day 1. There was no delay. They immediately started the treatment. We are here for almost 2.5 weeks now, and I do see a little bit of progress in a lot of my body tendencies. We are having medicines, we are having the treatment, regular drops, tablets that is being given by doctor to us, recommended to us. This is like a blessing. I am feeling better.
We had a daughter, 3 years old. She was diagnosed with Wilms tumor. During ultrasound, it came that there's something in the stomach. It came out that she has a tumor in the kidney. So we came back to Aamrc here in this place in Kerala, Calicut, Mundikal Thazam. So we stayed here for around 21-25 days along with daughter, and he treated her. We went for Ayurvedic mode of treatment, which was biochip methodology, which is patent to Dr. Zakaria Jacob at Aamrc. So with that treatment starting in 2015 till now, we have got a long way, around 10 years or more, 10 years almost, and daughter has recovered well.
The next best dream Dr. Jacob sees today. Jacob is happy that as a researcher in his 30s, he came back to his own motherland with a dedication to seva and has possibly achieved his goal to best of his abilities, curing as many cancer patients he could by the wisdom of Ayurveda. But now that he is in his late 60s, the visionary doctor and the devoted disciple of legendary Charak and Sushrut has a dream to leave a legacy that both Ayurveda and India would love to celebrate tomorrow. Why not? After all, Dr. Jacob has such a valid reason. Cancer, one of the most deadly challenges spreading drastically in 21st century, has now officially become the most dangerous killer in the world. According to the World Health Organization, each year, nearly 10 million people die out of cancer the world over, and the number is increasing. 400,000 children develop cancer almost every year worldwide. A research paper published by the Indian Council of Medical Research in December last year estimated that cancer cases are likely to increase from 14.6 lakh in 2022 to 15.7 lakh in 2025 in India. The average cost of cancer treatment in India is rupees 5 lakh. The maximum cost for cancer treatment in India is up to rupees 27,50,000. Jacob knows the burden cancer poses worldwide, incurring tremendous emotional, physical and financial strains on individuals, families, communities and healthcare systems. World over, millions are finding huge problem even to be able to afford a cancer treatment that can only ensure repression but never cure. Though Western medicine and scientists are making their best efforts to fight this disease, however, the sure-shot cure is still awaited. In this bleak scenario, Dr. Jacob, with a record of curing over 5,000 cancer patients, is standing as a real big hope, encouraged by the PM's vision of New India, where Atmanirbhar Bharat is a necessary way forward. Dr. Jacob argues, now it is important to raise awareness and encourage implementation of Ayurvedic therapies for combating cancer and suggest an integrated approach in the treatment of all types of cancer. He says, modern Ayurveda is the super hope for all the millions of patients suffering from cancer all around the world. And he has a blueprint for that to start with. That is, to establish a big and fully empowered, all-in-one Cancer Research Center, hospital, Ayurvedic education and training center, for which he is looking for government help, guidance and cooperation.
There are many plants, there are many medicines in Ayurveda which are not exploited so far. They say it has got this activity, but it is not done properly. Just outside it is done. But we have to go deep into it. For example, Calotropis gigantea. That is my medicine, Estetudine. It is developed from Calotropis gigantea. I have taken up only one aspect of it. There are thousands of chemicals or compounds present in the Calotropis gigantea. You have not done all the ingredients or elements for the research purpose. You don't know where it is applicable at all. But in my case, Calotropis gigantea was purified and be used for the medicinal preparations. But in that there are many compounds, hundreds of compounds present in the extract. And these compounds are responsible for treating different types of diseases. And this requires very concentrated research. And this needs a good laboratory, trained people, and you need money for acquiring all this information, You should have trained people, good equipments, everything you should have. And the government should, or any financial institution should come up and help us so that we can do better research, so that it is helpful to the cancer patients in the future. Estetudine is the right choice of medicine for treatment of cancer patients. It's a gift of Ayurveda. But finding out this medicine itself is not sufficient. It needs further research, concentrated research, and support from the government and the financial institutions so that we treat all types of cancer patients under one umbrella, and we can save hundreds and millions of cancer patients in the world.
Talking about his cure formula, Dr. Jacob proudly says, soon a time may come when the world would love to celebrate a cancer cure day. When Ayurveda cures, India leads the way, asserts Dr. Jacob, with the confidence of a winner and the wisdom of a humble Indian who continues to live the very spirit of Bharat and its glorious culture of quest, wisdom, service to the community, society, and above all, to the humanity at large.